What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Draymond, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. We're back with episode 16 of Light of the Azure, our attempts to stabilize the Great Vortex and preserve Ulthuan, while simultaneously making sure the lizards don't do whatever the lizards are doing, and the Dark Elves and the Ratmen don't be themselves. After a fashion, anyway. So we're getting prepped to do the Vortex ritual. I said Vortex again, I don't know why. The Ritual of the Seafarer, I believe it is. Scholar this time. My bad. But either way, it's going to be tough. Before we do that, though, we do have the ability to start researching something new, and we have a choice between getting better lore masters and mages, or getting star metal blades. I really want to get star metal blades, because I love White Lions, I love Phoenix Guard, and I definitely love Sword Masters of Hoeth. So we're going to grab Star Metal Blades, and we'll go on from there. We do have another turn on Oric getting his Frost Spire Phoenix. Phoenix is guarding Lothern itself. For some reason, though, I have a feeling that Chaos might land over here this time. They've been landing... They landed here for the first ritual, came up hard on the south of the second one. So, I'm pretty sure they're going to go after the Griffin Gate for this one. Because that's one of the three places we looked at that last time. We're going to try and hold off one extra turn. Of course, we'll repair these while we have a chance to. We have a little bit of gold left. It's not like we're losing too much right now. And Chaplain Grimaldus has taken Grond, giving us more ritual stones per turn. It's going to be great. And by great, I mean it's going to be awful. The last time they came in, they had a ton of Chaos Cannons, and for some reason, I can't remember their name offhand. Hell Cannons. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. And they had some better Chaos units, including Warriors and Knights. So, one would think that they're going to upgrade here, and we're going to get some monsters and some other stuff that's going to come in. It's going to be a little difficult. Let's make another shot at getting Avalorn into our Confederation, which they really don't want to do, apparently. I wouldn't mind doing Yvres, but again, they have a lot of troops, and they don't really want to do that. Elyrion, we can take another shot at them too, because that's all on the inside, and they did accept the Confederation. So, that's going to hurt our chances with other Elven units, but that bumped our income per turn up by a significant margin, and gave us Erythrond with a bunch of heroes, some Silver Helms, and a Flamespire Phoenix. They're pretty low-level mages, and a low-level hero. Get them up towards the Griffin Gate too. Definitely won't hurt. We do have some commandments available now. So I think we're going to go with Tribute to the Phoenix King for the Eagle Gate. For Elyrion itself, same idea. Bring in some more cash per turn. I know it could put us behind. Hexodal and Nagaron themselves are right up to the next ritual. But I'm hoping that as we capture more of the ritual sites, such as Grond up north that Chaplain Grimaldus bravely took last time, and eventually Val's Anvil right here, which I will build another army stack myself and go out and take, we can possibly keep ahead of them. It is based on the number of cities, and we are gaining more ritual stones per turn now because we did get a whole bunch from Elyrion. And most of Western Ulthuan is all in our pocket now. So we'll give it another turn and see if one of the other major races starts up. Now, on another note, on cool things that have been happening in Total War Warhammer 2, we've got some more information on the Tomb Kings that has come out. If you've been following the channel I can talk, I swear. You saw our posts over the last couple of days about this and the Stellaris update. Tomb Kings, we have a list of lords, including some of the major princes, but we're getting Kalidia. Kalida? I can never remember or pronounce her name properly. but she is awesome. The model on the tabletop is beautiful, and she is actually the Silver Lady, which is the first vampire who owns Silver Peak now, whose name tonight is escaping me. She's the leader of the Lamian Sisterhood, though. Basically the first of them. I think it's Neferata. Probably Neferata, but I could be wrong. Anyway, it's her sister, and she was given the Blood Kiss, the curse of vampirism. Instead of falling into it, she prayed to the Asp goddess of the Tomb Kings, and was granted the power of their venom. And she's one of the coolest lords, ladies, whatever you want to call it, in the Tomb Kings list. She's just awesome. She's super powerful, super cool. And if you guys are thinking that, oh wow, it's just another undead race, it's going to play exactly like the vampire counts, no, you're absolutely wrong on this one. The Tomb Kings are all about speed and efficiency, as opposed to the horde and mass that the vampire counts are. If you look at their standard stock units, skeleton warriors will take as an example for the vampire counts, or zombies if you want. The Pirates of Sartosa want a trade agreement. That could hurt our ability to confederate with other elves. We're not going to do that. But if you look at the skeleton warriors as the baseline unit for the vampire counts, and the Von Karsteins, if you happen to have that particular expansion, I suggest you get it because Vlad and Isabella are awesome. The warriors are slow, but they're unbreakable. They're implacable foes. They just keep moving across the tabletop, or the campaign map in this, and the battle map in this. You can whittle them down. You're not going to break them. They're very cheap. They're expendable. Skeleton archers are the baseline for the Tomb Kings. Yeah, skeleton bowmen. They are an undead army with a lot of ranged firepower to their name. Even their chariots are super fast with really deadly arrows. Think undead wood elves more than undead empire, and that's kind of what you get. Though they're not elves, they are human. Well, we're human. But in addition to that, just like the vampire counts, they get some powerful monsters coming in with them. And I mean some powerful monsters. I cannot go on enough about the Ushabti, and they are just awesome. It's like all of the ancient Egyptian statues come to life with these great two-handed weapons of pain, misery, and doom.
Of the
so if you've ever imagined what a statue of Horus Ra, or Anubis, Set, Isis, any of the Egyptian gods would look like coming at you on the battlefield, that's basically an Ushabti. They're deadly. They also have giant scorpions. I saw in the video some carrion, which are giant undead vultures that are patched together. There was a Gyrosphinx. That was the guy with the giant eye lasers basically burning everybody all around. It was just awesome to watch. So we could upgrade Kalidor, but I think instead we're just going to put Sunshine back into Kalidor, and we're going to get her some more units over time. We could get some Phoenix Guard now. We have a upgraded Shrine of Azuran somewhere on our island now. Probably one of the gates that we inherited from Elyrion. Not too worried about it. Instead, I think we're going to grab her an Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. Be finished in a turn. I don't know how long we can hold off before Hexodal and the Druchii have the ability to start their next ritual, but I know there's some pain coming towards us right now. A lot of pain. The Chaos armies that are going to hit us are incredibly tough, and I don't really want to fight them. So now, Phoenix, we're going to get you at least one unit of your namesake, which is the Phoenix Guard. It'd be better if we could hire them locally. They'd cost a lot less. It's going to take 3 turns, which should be about the amount of time that it takes for Lothern itself to upgrade. 1 turn off. And Auric, we're just going to keep you as you are right now. You've got a fairly solid force. It's not the greatest army stack in the world, but it'll do for now. And Agni, when you finally get up into the Griffin Gate, we're going to swap over at least one of these mages, probably the Light Mage, into your army. I didn't actually check what these mages had when we inherited them. So they're obviously not combat mages, at least Leia Quinn, the one we in... Anybody else thinking Harley Quinn all of a sudden? Light mages are pretty good at defending or holding down your opponents, whereas high mages, of course, have more combat magic. And again, it's cleanse, corruption, and scouting. They're not that great. Apotheosis is awesome if you can get it, and it's the baseline ability, so they have it anyway. But these are the upgrades for it, so they can do a little bit of healing. Soul Quench and Tempest are awesome low-level spells. And we do have a hero in here who has Weapon Master and some more baseline stuff. But it looks like Erythrond does not have anything decent either. So this is going to be your backup army, Agnew. We're going to use him to kind of support you as opposed to doing stuff on his own. We are probably going to lose Slaver's Point to Rebellion not too long from now, but we did pick up Charon Carr. And I forgot about that because we did actually confederate with Elyrion, which gives us all of this. We have the money right now to upgrade Slaver's Point. It would take 3 turns. I think we're going to have a rebellion in this area before then. I'm not too worried about it, to be perfectly honest. Chaplain Grimaldus, we can't really move you anywhere right now. I would love to hit Naggarond itself. But if the Hmong do it for us and take over Naggarond, that stops their ritual and we don't have to worry about it at all. And Clan Moors is going to finish their ritual this turn. Nothing we can do about that.
Guardian.
So 3 turns and then Phoenix can go in and help. We're going to wait on the ritual again. I have a feeling we're going to be facing a lot of Chaos Warriors, a lot of Hell Cannons, and a fair number of very strong monsters. And it looks like Naggarond has started their next ritual, so we are slightly behind. But we're going to be taking care of that in our own way. It's 3 cities, and we'll see which one of them Chaplain Grimaldus can go screw up and prevent the ritual from completing. Taking Garand helps us because it gives us the ritual stones, but it's not vital to what we're doing. And just for all you out there that are wanting some more live stuff, every Friday I am doing some War of the Chosen for XCOM 2 on Twitch. Thorium Draymond there. And I'm thinking about adding some Warframe stuff into it. Agnew, Grimaldus, and Will got me into the game, and I'm actually having a blast with it. So I'm thinking about doing that, maybe on Sundays. I'm not entirely sure right now. It's kind of up in the air, but it's something to think about. And of course, I'm incredibly grateful for the almost 40 of you that are here, part of the community. I can't actually describe how awesome that is, and how cool you guys are for being part of this. I'm extremely grateful. Of course, with YouTube's changes and everything, I would greatly appreciate if you guys would go on and share the channel with people that you think might enjoy it. And if we can grow the community, that would be awesome. And it looks like Chaplain Grimaldus might just have to defend Grond itself. Because if we leave Grond now, that ambush is going to get us, unless we can spot it. Which may or may not happen. I would really, really like it if it did not end up screwing us up. Alright, so I am actually ready to come back into the fight. And Chaplain Grimaldus is now severe.
I hear the Widowmaker.
I don't want to get myself deep into trouble right away. Or recruit myself back into everything. Right, it's a mountain pass. I was about to say, why am I taking damage here? Mountain pass. Come on, Dre. Get your head into the game. get a couple of units of sword masters. That'll kill most of our ability to make money, but it'll help out in the long run. And it looks like we did spot the ambush. A lot of trolls. So what are the other places that wow. Nagaron needs to hold on to. There is a city right here. I just haven't discovered it yet. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I can speak English real good, as you guys have heard probably over the past videos. Sisildra-Tor? Snake Tor. We're going with Snake Tor. I don't think I can get an army to either Quintex or Snake Tor, and Nagaron is looking pretty tough, and the good chaplain's probably going to have to fight off a ton of trolls, unless we just straight up abandon Nagaron, right? Or, Grond, I should say. Abandon Grond and go after Nagaron itself. What do we know they have in it? We know they got a couple of witches. It's the fact that they have a black dragon, a death hag, and sorceress by default. It's gonna be tough to take on Nagaron with an army stack inside of it. It's just no fun. So we got 2 more turns on Phoenix Guard there.
Princess of the Asur.
And Sunshine, we're gonna get you to burn up the coastline a little bit.
Prince of
Agnew go into the Griffin Gate itself.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
We're going to give you a couple of heroes to help you out. We'll leave this as your backup army that comes in. I swear I can talk. I swear. I'm not crazy. Well, that's kind of a bold-faced lie. And I know a few of the subs who have known me for a very long time are saying, yeah, Dre, you're a liar. The entire time we've known you for 20 plus years or whatever, however long they've known me. No, I tend to stutter and yabber. Because I'm good like that. It's awesome. So now comes the question, do we abandon Grond? I mean, it's giving us a bunch of ritual stones per turn. But if we have a chance to take on Nagaron itself, would be nice. Is there any chance that we can get a peace treaty with them? Low chance. Looks like we can't. So we're probably going to end up fighting them if we don't. I'd rather not lose the good chaplain. He's immortal, and so is PC, so I'm not going to lose the heroes of the army. I just would have to rebuild the entire stack. And given that they're spearmen, Lothern Sea Guard, archers, they're not a very efficient stack, but in Grond they do have a chance to hold out. A few extra spearmen, a bunch of extra archers. We'll hold off and see what ends up happening up there.
Your word.
I'm almost tempted to drag Phoenix up there, but you know what? Instead, we're going to bring Auric up this way. Phoenix, you're pretty much responsible for Lothern now. Let's actually try and get you up there a little bit quicker. We'll have to start our ritual in the next couple of turns here.
Treading lightly.
If I can get as many armies as possible all in this general area, because I think this is where they're going to hit us. Last time, first ritual I should say, hit us here. Second one hit us south from Lothern. And I doubt we're going to get a third force that's going to hit us in this same general area. The Griffin Gate is one of the places we have to hold, so I have a feeling that we're going to get hit on this side this time. But we'll give it another turn at least before we hit the ritual up, and see how it goes from there. Apologies if you can hear my pop bottle in the background. I've been having problems lately, and the sugar is definitely necessary. Actually, most of my cheekiness and inability to speak, there I go again, is probably due to the fact that I'm under sugar-cated. Yes, I'm going with sugar-cated. Because sugar is medicine. I swear, every time I watch that army do its thing with all of those great eagles, I get more and more impressed with them, but I can't control them that well. In one of my other plays, I had a great eagle that wasted the ammunition of like 5 artillery pieces just by flying back and forth across the screen. That was really cool. But at the same time, it took a long time to do. It's like saying anything in Entish. So this is where it becomes a make or break point. Maybe the Hmong are deciding that they want to not get into a fight with us at Grand, which would be awesome. I'd really like it if they went after Naggarond. They have the forces there to do it, so I can't see them not doing it. That's a 4th large army stack. Hmong, definitely go after Naggarond. I would love to see you guys do that. Alright, so the scaling have been destroyed. And our good friend Senina is back. You know, I can't... There she is. So Senina, can you actually wound him? Yes, yes you can. And you got a food taster, so it's less likely that you're going to get hurt. You're not immortal yet, so be careful. Can get you arcane and forging, though. Anything else that we need right now? Tempest would be really good. Huh. Kind of a tough call. I mean, Hand of Glory is a great augment. Could use her to cleanse the corruption here too. But I don't really want to drop into these just yet. I think we're just going to finish off Apotheosis and make her slightly better at healing.
We fight for order.
But just her presence here makes her cleanse corruption. So that'll help get rid of some of the corruption that's here anyway. Just actually at 72%, that would explain why its public order is a little down. Despite the fact that we have a pretty large army stack in there. I don't think we have an army anywhere near that skull reef that we saw. It's right there. Which is sad. Erythrond, we're just going to get you to go into an encamp stance for now. While we await the rush of all of our other lords and heroes. Sunshine and Auric, if you guys can get in motion. Give it one more turn before we start the ritual, and then we should have the forces up here that are necessary. So Leia Quinn...
A promising lieutenant.
We're going to grab Shem's Burning Gaze for her. So we can start her off on this tree. It's going to be great.
Dispatch me.
In fact, what we can actually do... I'm going to rename her... Die. Another one of the 232 that's in the game now. And this is going to be, if I can, I'm clicking, there we go. Let's be Scotty, another member of the 232, of course. For our other lord in here, I usually have a list put aside for this. I didn't think I was going to be doing it this time because I had no idea whether or not they would accept a confederation. But you know what? He is the Lord of Elyrion, or was the Lord of Elyrion. I don't think we put, well, the Doge in here yet. So I'll go in there right there. Take care of pretty much everything up north. Phoenix, one more turn you get your Phoenix Guard. I'm almost scared to hit this end turn button, but let's do it and see what happens.
Show me some respect.
Well, yeah, I'm actually okay with that, Teclis. It's about time you started showing some brotherly love. Teclis and Tyrion are the twin brothers, though you wouldn't know it by looking at them. Kind of like me and my brother. Who basically lead all of the High Elven forces. Tyrion is their greatest warrior, and Teclis is their greatest mage. And where Tyrion is this hale and healthy, vibrant elf, Teclis has been a wasteling since birth, counteracted by magical potions and his own innate sorcery to allow him to be semi-normal. Granted, he is a high mage that's forgotten more about magic than most human magi learn ever, and he's the one who helped found the Orders of Magic for the Empire. So, there is that. Now, I'm kind of curious what a Sarls is. He's Eric Sarls' Slayer. He slays the Sarls. And it looks like he's trying to pick a fight with Chaplain Grimaldus. And that's probably his reinforcement army. I'm pretty sure the good chaplain can waste that army. We can't really afford the gold right now. So we'll spend 7 influence, get some happy populace. We know the Broken Lands is going to go. Sunshine, let's pop you back over to a normal stance.
Highborn.
We'll do the same with you, Oric, but we'll try and get you up here as quickly as possible.
Shield against the darkness.
That way we have some army stacks together.
Duty
Just
calls.
make sure you're all together. That way, you've all moved. Senina
Our enemies will suffer.
can't block that army. You can't join
Nice sister.
good chaplain now.
None shall live.
Wow. Even at that, Chaplain Grimaldus' forces are going to slaughter them. And it's outside the range, so let's just watch them.
The greater good has triumphed.
Leaf blesses us.
Well, that puts a big damper into their plans, and it looks like it destroyed an entire stack. Leaf Nayland was killed in battle.
You called?
Well done, Chaplain. I guess you do have a Star Dragon now, so that doesn't exactly hurt your case. But let's grab you some full plate armor this time. Make you slightly tougher. I know I tend to lean towards the physical combat traits for the Lords. It does make sense in the case of the heroes who get far more out of it, but makes it so that the Lords and everything are
The winds hearken.
all set up properly. I guess Senina is going to have to wait a turn to join up with the good chaplain. We're back to making some gold. If it wasn't for that sack there, I would have Chaplain Grimaldus go and siege Nagarond again. I was kind of hoping that the Hmong would put aside their hatred of us and go after the Dark Elves. But if they get ahead of us in the ritual, we still have plenty of time. There's one more full ritual that we have to go through before we can get up to that point. So, we're pretty good. At least as far as that's concerned. Now, Phoenix, you're all set. Auric is moving up. We'll wait one more turn, and then we will get into this fight. So we can move Auric up as he is in a march stance. Come on, brain. Put things together logically. Put things together logically. Stop laughing at me. Actually, keep laughing, because if you're laughing at me or with me, you're still laughing and having fun. That's the whole point. So we'll end the turn there. See what the other nations do. The Druchii took a big hit to their power. They used to be really overwhelming compared to us. I'm not really sure what changed. Now where's Kothikov to? Didn't think there was anything further that direction on the map. And I know I probably talked the point to death, but man, the campaign map is beautiful. If nothing else, Creative Assembly got that right. It is gorgeous. And when you go into the full campaign map for the Mortal Empires, and you get to see it all done up together, it is just fantastic. Are the Pirates of Sartosa actually going to engage Yvres? Or are they just going to kind of blockade them? How can you be the son of a sword? One of their heroes or lords was named Sword Son. Yes, you are the son of a sword. Leave Sword Son. That takes care of that part. Alright, let us set Oric back into a normal stance. Yes, we know these lords have not moved yet. I'm not going to upgrade a settlement because I think we're going to be fighting here pretty quick.
Shield against the darkness.
Oh, this could go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. We do have an imminent rebellion. We don't have an imminent rebellion here anymore. Huh. Funny how that worked out. Alright, let's check on Chaplain.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
I sense items of power.
I was really hoping that it would be closer ritual sites to Nagaron. I was really, really counting on that. But it's not like we can't catch up. Not really anything else we can do with the cities right now. Nope. I thought that was where we were getting our Phoenix Guard from, but apparently not. Might be the Shrine of Azeron itself?
We are
Nope.
the guardians of order.
I must be going crazy. I can't figure it out. I think that's probably going to be a good place to end for this week, guys. I apologize that it's a little bit of a shorter video. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, and I didn't want to not put it out, but I didn't have the energy in me to make it the full length as I usually do, so apologies for that, and I'll make it up to you guys in the next week or so. Try to do some more live stuff on Sundays or something like that, but I will post that up on the Facebook page when it gets to it. So we'll see how it goes. But if you did like the video, guys, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, be part of our community, especially since now the community has to be a whole lot larger for me to get paid to sit on my butt. And, you know, bring us all together as gamers, because we're awesome. I can't make that any less self-congratulatory than I just did. I'm sorry, I'm not a wordsmith. But just hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes up. Remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.